What's going on, guys? Welcome to the Hulkamania edition of Fucking Talk.
That's what the warrior shit. I did
Yeah,
immediately
you gotta
did
be
all
like,
the warrior.
Then you gotta go like, and then you gotta give the little listen,
You're doing this.
the little
See,
listen to the crowd. I know. You gotta do the whole thing. Welcome to the E3 edition. This is specifically for the Microsoft press conference.
Yeah, it's really exciting.
Microsoft's Pocket Talk. I watched it at work today, being a horrible, horrible person.
And now you're fired because work watches this.
They don't watch this shit. They don't even know this shit exists. In fact, I was listening to it at work while I was doing stuff, which is why some of the stuff I kind of missed, but I wrote a ton of notes. So
Maybe I got you covered on the rest.
I hope so. I really hope so. So we'll start from the beginning of the thing. They showed off the Xbox One S. It's smaller. It has a built-in power supply.
That's pretty cool.
There's a new controller. The controller's different. Like, it's slightly changed a little bit. Comes out in August. Yeah, it's fine. It comes out in August, and it's $300.
And I think it does 4K video.
It does HDR. I don't think it does 4K. Did they say it does 4K?
I thought it did 4K video, but not
Maybe.
gameplay.
Not gameplay, probably.
Like, it does, like, not
Fucking
full
course.
4K video, probably some, like, alteration.
But it has HDR.
It has a textured grip controller. I made that a point. I thought that was interesting.
Oh, so it's like the newer controllers that have been coming out, like the Forza one, and the white one has like a texture backing.
I think so.
And the Elite controller has like that texture backing. That's pretty sweet.
And did you say 2 terabyte hard drive?
No, 2 terabyte hard drive is fucking awesome because those games are huge. You can sell
'cause
fucking 3 games on the fucking thing and it's filled.
My Xbox One's already filled. I'm like, what the fuck?
It's like, what the hell?
So
it's like 2 terabyte hard drive.
small.
40% smaller. It's tiny. So it goes from being like a giant VCR to like a DVD player.
I mean, 3DO 2.0.
Yeah, we're just shrinking it down a little bit, and it makes it work. So
Hey,
what did you think? What did you think about the Xbox One S? What do you think about it? Good.
I think
bad?
I think if you don't own an Xbox One and you want an Xbox One,
You might as well wait till August.
might as well wait till August. It really is. You know, you either are going to buy the Xbox One S or you're going to buy a cheaper version of the Xbox One because it's the same hardware. So
yeah, same thing.
Who cares?
There's nothing different for it.
I think it's a good thing for Microsoft. Make it more attractive.
Yeah.
There's spoilers. They do something else later in the show where you're like, why bother with the Xbox One S then?
Yeah. Well.
But yeah, sure. All right. I'm cool with that.
At this part of the conference, totally cool with it.
Totally cool with it. All right, it's great.
So they moved on to Gears of War 4,
Right.
which is the first time they talk about Microsoft Play Anywhere.
Play Anywhere, which
So
thought was something else when they first said it.
yeah. So I was confused. Yeah, I was confused with it first. I'm like, okay, Play Anywhere, that's weird. But now, when you buy an Xbox One game, if it supports Play Anywhere, you can play it on your Windows 10 computer. And all of your stuff carries. All of your saves are, I'm guessing, shot up to the cloud storages. I'm guessing they'll use OneDrive for that.
See, here's my thing though. He said, no one else said this, but the guy who was talking about Gears of War 4 said if you buy it digitally.
Okay.
So I think you have to buy the game digitally. You cannot buy the game
Physically.
physically. Now that might not be true. It might have been a typo, but he did say that when you buy the game digitally, you get that. I know Quantum Break was like that.
Yeah.
If you buy Quantum Break digitally, you got the Windows 10 version of Quantum Break.
Right.
But if you bought it through box copy, you did not. Which I said that's super lame, and I hope that's not true about Play Anywhere.
Yeah.
What I was hoping Play Anywhere was their upgraded streaming service for Windows 10 PCs that no one uses, where they say, hey, you could use your Xbox One anywhere.
Yeah.
Should be that.
Yeah, but now if you have a gaming computer, it's like, it's a no-brainer sometimes.
Really, to me, it's more like if you have a gaming laptop, too.
No,
if you have a gaming laptop, then
I mean,
you can take your Xbox One games anywhere you want. But I think if you're right, if you have a gaming computer, meaning you may not want to buy an Xbox One.
We'll get back to Play Anywhere after we run through all the games that we run through, because I have a ton of stuff I want to talk about it, and then it kind of defeats the purpose if I don't talk about all the games that support it first.
Sure.
So Gears 4, I took notes. I pretty much wrote, it looks like Gears of War.
I will quote myself, same old shit. Not bad thing.
No, Gears is fun.
And it looks pretty, and the characters look fun and cool, and I don't know.
when I was watching it, when I was watching the presser, I was thinking the demo was played on a computer. I don't think it was played on Xbox One. There's certain things that looked really nice about it. And I'm like, I don't know if the Xbox One can do this and play it that smooth that it was played.
The only
I could
thing
be wrong.
The only thing I give hope for that is you know, it is an exclusive, and usually that uses better use of the hardware.
Yeah. Another thing with Gears.
That saw gun was cool.
That was pretty fucking sweet.
That was cool.
The co-op is crossplay. So
That's
their
really,
second crossplay game after Rocket League, which is fucking awesome.
That is like essential.
Yeah.
If you're gonna do play anywhere, have it be
even
cross.
if you. Here's the thing. I'm just gonna say it now. It pretty much the way this conference went is like, listen, you should get Windows 10 because all of the games that are coming for Xbox One will not work on 7.
Oh yeah, there's like we're not gonna PC games.
They're not supporting Windows 7 anymore.
Not supporting Steam.
Well, no, you're gonna have to go through their Xbox app. I think that's how it's gonna work. So that's why I think the digital thing you said makes more sense because you buy it digitally, it's on your Xbox account. You use the Xbox app on Windows 10, and you can install the game.
They'll have to shape up their Xbox app though.
Yeah, because it's kind of brutal.
Well, because I think Quantum Break had issues where like they didn't have as many features like in the options menu and stuff. So you're like, that's not cool. They'll do that. I have confidence they'll do that, but shape it up and then it'll be really cool.
Yeah, exactly. It comes out October 11th, so it comes out pretty soon.
Yeah,
pretty much
been
4 months
while.
from now, so that's pretty sweet. And that's all I have. Oh, it has a custom Elite controller they're making.
Oh yeah, I wrote that down too, and I'm like, I don't care.
Yeah, no, I'm like, they're showing it. I'm like, oh, that's cool. They're getting a custom Elite controller. And then it like went like 25 seconds too long. I'm like, I get it. You have a custom Elite controller. Just say it and like say pre-order it and get it the fuck off my screen.
Yeah,
Get
it off.
So after Gears, a guy from Killer Instinct came out. Pretty much was like, hey, what's going on, guys? Check out this trailer. Oh, General Rom's in the game. Okay, cool, bye.
Yeah, pretty much. General Ram's in the game. Okay, cool, bye. And then what?
I don't think they said anything.
I think now, yeah, they were just gloating about Killer Instinct's like statistics and cross-play matches, and I'm like, that's nice.
Oh, and he's free this week. If you have Killer
Instinct,
Instinct, he's free this week. But after this week, you're gonna have to like pay for Season 3, I think.
Yeah, whatever. I'm glad Killer Instinct's getting more support. That game didn't die. It's popular. That's very, very exciting. But really, don't know if it was really that necessary to show.
I think they could have just added it. I don't think they needed a guy to come out and do it, but I'm fine with it. Like, it's cool. General Rom's Ram. Is it Ram or Rom? I always thought it was Rom.
I'm not going to comment.
The double A. I think it's General Rom. It's probably Ram because the double vowel. Whatever. It doesn't really matter. After KI, they went to Forza Horizon 3, Xbox One and Windows 10 exclusive. And it looks pretty cool.
Looks really cool, and I don't like racing games.
It takes place in Australia. It had dune buggies and shit like that. Like, it looked cool. It had like ATV. I don't think it had ATVs, but it had like off-road vehicles, so that was cool.
Got kangaroos.
It has kangaroos. You can play 4-player campaign co-op on separate, all cross-play, so you can play it on Xbox One, on PC.
Yep.
It looked like it had stunt jumps. Like, they did a jump and it went all cinematic and did that. I'm like, is that like a thing in the game, or are they just showing it off? So,
I think the game just not only visually looks amazing.
Yeah, no, it looks incredible.
I just think it looks a lot of fun. That was a really good game. That like you're still in the beginning of the press conference.
I think
and you hit them with it. It's like
I think the coolest thing that they showed, because I wrote it down, was when they joined all 4 and they like joined their party. As soon as they all came into the same spot, a race immediately started. I'm like, it's a dynamic. I'm like, that's awesome.
Yeah,
a complete dynamic race. It just starts like, okay, you guys are playing together. Oh, you're cool. Fucking go.
Yeah,
like, start racing each other.
Yeah, it's really awesome. It actually looks really exciting.
And that comes out pretty early. That comes out in September 27th.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh my god, they're hitting you with games that are coming out in 3 months. They're not coming out. They're not pushing those games that are coming out like a year and a half from now, which is kind of nice.
And that, actually, I don't think spoilers. I don't really think many of the games they talk about.
I think everything comes out within this year.
A lot of it comes out within this year. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty awesome.
After Forza, they showed Recore, but they didn't show a lot. Like, they showed this cool trailer.
They did.
But they didn't show gameplay? A little bit, but they didn't show like pure gameplay.
No, but I think the game, it showed off a lot of the cool features of ReCore. Very much reminds me of Jet Force Gemini.
It does give me a Jet Force Gemini vibe.
It honestly, like, and this is spoilers on, I think we're going to grade the pressers.
Yeah.
End of each. This was the highlight of the show for me. Of their press conference. Yeah, it was like the most energizing trailer I saw. It was the most energizing game I saw. And it sold me. I was interested in it, and I was like, I'll buy it when it's on bargain.
Yeah.
And then they showed it's coming out September 13th, and I'm like, I'm buying that. That looks awesome. And that could just be trailer magic, but it looked so awesome.
It could be. It kind of irked me that they didn't show like someone actually playing the game in front of us. So like, that freaks me out, but they'll probably be able to play it on the floor. So I'm going to see if I can get, spoiler alert, if I can get Amanda to play it.
Yeah.
If Amanda's at E3, she just registered today.
She's Peter Pocket Gaming's floor on the floor.
Our floor correspondent.
Yeah.
Oh God. I'm gonna see if I can get her. I'm gonna text her when we get off. When we stop recording, I'm gonna be like, "Hey, if you could play ReCore and tell me how it is, like that's something I really wanna check out." I actually want her to play a lot of the co-op games with the people she went with, because it's like if she can, like, tell us how those work, that'd be really sweet. So ReCore goes to a game I want to fucking buy immediately when it comes out, but this is probably the worst demo I've ever seen in my life.
Yep.
Final Fantasy 15, they do this Trial of Titan thing, and Titan looks fucking awesome.
Oh.
He's huge.
Great.
And like they start off with this cool like hand down parry thing that reminded me a lot of like Asura's Wrath. Yep. So you have like that you're fighting this giant thing, but then like the guy must have not known how to play the game, or the game just was not doing what he wanted it to do, because it turned into like watching 5 to 10 minutes of a Titan bitch slapping him. I'm pretty sure he got team wiped, and they just all came back to life because you're not supposed to die here.
I'm not sure if he got team wiped, but he just seemed like he didn't know what he was doing.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, don't you practice this shit?
Yeah, but that's the thing. Like, don't you guys do a run of these things? So, like, I felt bad for him.
Yeah, I kind of felt bad for him, too. And it's running... They said it was running on Xbox One, which means it's running at a steady frame rate on Xbox One.
It kind of looked a little janky, though. It kind of looked a little...
I thought it looked good.
I mean, it looked... Visually, it looked fine, but I think there was a little bit of drops. It looked a little weird. It looked like the game didn't want to do what he wanted to do, which kind of freaked me out about it.
Well, I think that's more... I don't think that's the Xbox One problem that, you know...
It's probably not. It's probably the game, but which is freaking me out, because it comes out in 3 months.
3 months.
The end of September, and it's like... I'm like, this has to be fixed, guys.
Yeah, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. I believe in it. Looks great.
It just visually looks awesome.
But
I played the Platinum demo. The Platinum demo was great. Like, everything was cool.
But this was a major down for the show.
Yeah, that really brought me down. Like, I was super pumped when they came out, and I'm just like, oh my god, like, do not, like, the guy does not know how to do it. I also wrote that in the party members talk a lot. And it might have been because he just couldn't get advanced, like, the fight. So, like, and it wasn't even recycled talking. Like, they just kept talking and talking and talking. I'm like, I was like,
Yeah.
Wig me out.
I know. And then I feel like Microsoft starts to regress in their press conference.
Oh God, yeah, I'm reading ahead on what we get shown next.
Because then they just start talking about the Division.
Well, they showed the DLC. Underground comes out in like 2 weeks. I'm like, I don't care about this.
Exclusive to Xbox One for now.
Yeah.
Like, you know, it's first on Xbox One. I'm like, it's nice. I don't care.
Right.
Like, dude, that's something you announce.
I don't get why you put a DLC that's coming out in 2 weeks on your thing. It makes no sense. And then they showed
Battlefield 1.
They showed Battlefield 1, which I saw the gameplay on Twitch yesterday after the EA press conference, and it looks fucking awesome. But all they said was it comes out 10/21. And if you're an Xbox Live member and you have EA access, you get to play it a week early.
Yeah, that was really what they wanted to show off.
And they showed the same exact trailer from the EA presser. So I'm like, okay, nothing's changed. Then they go straight into this Xbox Live stuff that I didn't care about. Like, this was like the worst chunk of the press conference.
Oh, it was. I was getting so bored So they then immediately go into Xbox Music, which is great because I was actually literally I was at work and I watched the Xbox presser later, and I was thinking like, I think it'd be a really good idea if they brought back like the Xbox. You were able to like play music on Xbox 360 if games supported it. And I was thinking about it. Actually, funny story. I was thinking about it on Sunday because Fintroll was playing. It was awesome.
Nice.
So they bring that back, and I'm like, that's fantastic. And then they talk about something called clubs on Xbox Live. It's like it's all social networking crap.
I wrote down message boards basically.
Yeah, like clubs on Xbox Live, looking for group, arena. I'm like, okay, arena might be cool with like you want
Arena's cool because it's how you run tournaments. Like I could understand that working that way, but like looking for group is like, okay, I want to find a player that can run this thing.
Yeah.
So you're just doing the same queuing that you're doing in the game. Right.
It's kind of like you're putting it on a board though. You're saying I need players for this, and like clubs are kind of like guilds. You're saying, hey, a Forza 3 Horizon players in New Jersey, like cool. What am I gonna do? Meet up with them in real life? I'm like,
no.
Like, but it's like, okay, like these are neat, and I understand they went through them pretty quick, but still really boring. And then it got worse.
Well, wait, hold on, John. They're putting Cortana. Cortana's gonna be on Xbox.
I didn't
you can use your voice search.
I didn't even write it down. I didn't care. I don't use Cortana on my Windows 10 laptop.
Cheap plug.
Buy Windows 10.
Windows 10. Then Minecraft. Fuck.
Yeah, so there's an interesting part about Minecraft, and there's more in the way they were talking about it. So Minecraft's a tricky thing for Microsoft because it's on so many consoles.
Yeah.
As well. So, right now you can share. Basically, now Windows 10 players, Windows 10 players, iPad users,
right,
and like
Android
tablets
and Xbox can all play together.
Not Xbox.
Did they not say that?
No consoles yet.
Okay.
So
cross-play with PC and tablets. That's what I wrote down.
So there's no consoles, but the only interesting thing about that is like, great. I think that's a great thing for Minecraft. If you play Minecraft, that's fantastic. More players.
Yeah.
They need to put it on consoles clearly, and I'm sorry, you just can't put that on Windows 10. You need Windows 7 support.
Yeah. I don't think that one's only Windows 10.
I know it is. It's Windows 10.
God, I must not have written that. I didn't write any of that down.
Yeah, it's Windows 10.
There were some times they didn't mention Windows 10, so I'm like, okay, that must mean like all Windows platforms. That's fine.
They said it it was on the screen. It said Windows 10, like and the Android and iPads and stuff like that. Yeah. But it's funny. They kind of gave a little tongue-in-cheek thing during it. They were like, and we're gonna put it on consoles.
Yeah.
Soon, which means PS3 and PS4. Yeah. Like, but it's you have to.
Can I just say, like, then John Carmack comes out because they had to put like Oculus, and it was like the cringiest, like worst like he was fucking awkward.
Yeah.
Like, incredibly awkward. I'm reading, like, John Carmack, the cringiest talk ever. Like, it was just cringy. It was just, like, very forced, and, like, it sounded fucking gross. And I'm, like, so awkward. They showed add-ons, so I'm like, mods. Okay.
Yeah.
Good job.
Yeah. I it's sad. Really is sad. Which, I don't know why John Carmack was there.
I don't know either.
Oculus.
He was there for 5 seconds.
I feel like it has Oculus support.
Yeah.
That's all I gotta say.
Yeah. I don't know, like, just the Minecraft people in itself were just very, like, oh, hey, John, come on, let's play my game. And I'm like, ugh.
It's almost as bad as the Microsoft children.
Oh, that was fucking terrifying. Or the giant crab throwing it back.
That's real.
No, the Microsoft children were terrible. What was that, 2 years ago?
No, I was like 4 years right?
Whatever. Fuck them all.
It was like whenever Disneyland Experience came out.
Oh, that's right.
Which I think Amanda owns.
That shit, we owned it. We traded that. We fucking sold that shit.
Okay.
She like tried it for like literally a day, and she returned it the next day. She's like, "This sucks. Like, this is terrible."
Yeah.
Then they showed color customization for the controller, so you can customize your controller however you want it.
I think that's really cool.
I think that's awesome. It reminds
Yeah.
me of like when the Moto X came out, and you could like customize the back plate and customize this thing. I'm like, I like that. I'm not gonna do it, but
No,
I
me
think
neither.
that's something. I think that's something pretty sweet.
Yeah, I think that's neat. I think that's like, and then
no, I
and
think
then
it's pretty sweet.
and then they just did something to me that was really dumb. They were like, "Hey, you know those guys who created Limbo? They're creating a new game. It's called I didn't even freaking write it down.
Inside. It's called Inside.
Oh, I did write it
Yeah.
down actually. It's called Inside.
And it comes
It's
out
coming
in
out-
like 2.5 weeks.
It comes out in 2.5 weeks. See you later.
Yeah,
Like,
they said that, and Limbo's free on Xbox One, which is
Yes.
like, okay, that's cool, but like they just like I haven't heard anything about this, and maybe it's just because I don't follow like random indie games that much, because all I wrote after that was showing a bunch of indie games and that Ark is a part of Play Anywhere.
I didn't even write that down. Yes, Ark is part of Play Anywhere. They were pimping out, Xbox preview, and they were showing off We Happy Few, which is a cool game.
We
Check it out.
Happy Few looks awesome.
It does. I just don't know. It didn't really have a place in the show for me.
It
It's
gave
kinda
me
like,
a BioShocky feel. I thought it was kind of cool because it's like I've never seen it before, unless they showed it last year and I totally forgot about it.
I've followed it a bit. Maybe that's why it didn't have as much as an effect on me. It looks nice. It looks cool. I don't know.
I wrote dark as fuck.
It is dark.
Because like the pinata scene, it's the pinata. I'm like, it's a fucking dog. Watch, and it's like it's a rat, and they're eating the rat. I'm like, this is so fucking nasty.
Yeah. It's. I think the game's gonna be really good. It's just. I don't know. I just don't know where it took place in the show. It didn't give me
Yeah.
points. And then they showed off. I think they showed off that Witcher 3 card game,
Gwent.
which it's not
The-
for me.
I know it's not for you, but like if you've played Witcher 3, you know what Gwent is. It's the card game. They're making it a standalone game. I loved the CD Projekt Red guy. He was fucking excited. He's ready to roll. I'm like, this guy's awesome. And he's just talking about it. It made me like really excited for the game. So there's Xbox One and PC crossplay, which is cool. There's a single player campaign for a card game, which I guess is okay. I guess it helps you build your decks and stuff like that. You can go to playgwent.com. You can sign up for the beta, and it comes out in September, so it comes out relatively soon. And the dude was like super pumped, like, I love all you guys in Poland. Da, da, da. I'm like, ah, I just love those dudes. I love CD Projekt Red.
Yeah, about like 30 seconds in, I'm like, I'm skipping this.
Oh, you should watch it. He was so
I
good.
don't know. I don't really like The Witcher that much. I appreciate it, and I just knew I'm like, I don't care.
Yeah.
I just didn't care for it. So I kind of just skipped it over.
The next game they showed, I originally wrote down, oh my god, Tekken Cross Street Fighter's a thing.
That's what I thought too. I was like, I originally, right when I saw Heihachi,
Yeah.
or like it was something they were talking about Neko. And originally I just wrote down Tekken 7, and then I saw it go. I'm like, you can see. I don't know if I can see it. I crossed it out. I'm like waiting, and then I just wrote Tekken 7. Like, oh, it is Tekken 7. That game looks awesome.
I mean,
I'm super biased.
John's also super professional.
I'm also super pumped that I dropped my mic. Literally.
John
I'm
loves
super pumped.
Tekken.
I
John
love Tekken.
loves fucking Tekken.
Oh, I love Tekken. I'm so hype. So hype right now for Tekken 7. It looks great. Looks beautiful. I actually didn't follow it. I think it's out in arcades right now. I refuse to follow it because I can't play it. I don't want anything. But I'm so hyped for Tekken 7. It looks so much fun. I cannot wait.
They didn't give. They said it comes out early 2017, so I'm guessing in the January, February months, maybe March.
Yeah.
Akuma's in it because he was in the trailer.
He has the EX meter. It's
And
great.
he has like. That's why when I thought I watched it when it first started, I'm like, maybe it is Tekken Cross Street Fighter. Maybe the Tekken people don't have super meters and everybody has super meters, but it's Tekken. It's Tekken. The other cool thing was if you have Xbox Live Gold, you get Tekken Tag Tournament 2 for free.
Yes, I do, and I'm gonna get Tekken Tag Tournament 2 for free.
So I think that's fucking awesome. That was like
Yeah.
this. It kind of brought me back up after like seeing the Gwent thing. I'm like cool, and then Tekken 7. I'm like awesome, and then they fucking announced Dead Rising 4.
Oh my god, I was so like these are the things that I got really really excited for. So it starts with Gears of War 4. I'm like whatever, and then it shows ReCore. I got like oh my god,
Yeah.
ReCore looks great, and then it's like boring as shit. You're like oh my god, and then it's like Tekken 7. I'm like yes, and then it's like Dead Rising 4. I'm like yes,
With Frank
this is
Castle.
what I want.
Frank Castle's back.
Adam,
Xbox One and PC
Adam.
Windows 10. Yeah, he's covered
Punisher
Warzone
is
now.
not in the game.
Yes, he is. He's totally the Punisher. Why did I write down
Frank
Frank
West.
Castle? Frank West. I'm the worst. I wrote down Frank Castle. I've been into the Punisher. I'm sorry.
Oh my god!
I've been reading a lot of
Frank
Punisher
West is
comics.
back. It looks like
Frank
it's a
West
reboot.
is back. He's
I think it's a
covered worse
reboot.
now.
It's said to be a reboot of
Yeah.
the
He
Rabbit
had
one.
some weird like cart spider thing that shot electricity everywhere.
Awesome.
Yeah. It comes out this holiday, so that's awesome. It'll probably be coming out in November or December, I'm thinking.
I wish they just showed a gameplay demo. They just showed a trailer.
I know, it's weird.
They
It
didn't-
also freaks me out.
Did they say it was an Xbox One Windows 10 exclusive?
I don't think it's exclusive. It might be, because wasn't Dead Rising 3?
It was.
So I think it might be. I have Xbox One and PC.
I know it's for that.
I don't know if they said Windows 10 on that one.
I don't know. It's
I'd have to
Capcom
rewatch
Vancouver,
it.
I think, that's making it. So they
Yeah.
they make the call.
Yeah.
And then you get a weird thing happens.
So they show Scalebound, right?
Yeah.
And they get everyone excited. It comes out in 2017, and they show the co-op mode.
Yeah.
It's Xbox One and Windows 10 only, so this is exclusive to Xbox and Windows
is?
10. And I don't remember anything looking like this when I originally saw Scalebound. I immediately write down, looks a lot different from before, and I'm like a big DMC character feel. Like it looks like the Devil May Cry reboot. And I'm like, this looks fucking weird.
Yeah, so the last I saw Scalebound, it was looking kind of like this.
Okay.
And
The fucking
it looked really janky. And I'm
Yeah.
like, looks kind of neat, but This demo did not sell me on Scalebound.
No. It made me like the bow and arrow looked shitty.
Yeah.
The dude's like banter was fucking annoying.
It kind of flat. Yeah, I didn't like it that much.
The dragons were cool. Like you can
Yeah.
ride dragons. Like that gave me like a Panzer Dragoon feel. I was like, that's
but they
cool.
also kind of feel slow, clunky.
They
and
feel
weird.
slow, clunky, and strange. But like I'm like, why would you ever use the bow and arrow if you can just fly on a dragon all the time?
Yeah,
There has to be a timer for that or something.
Scalebound is a game I still want to play because I want to see if it is actually that bad.
I'm just reading what I wrote.
What?
Because I thought the monster was a crab. So
Oh.
I wrote giant heavy crab.
No.
It's a
Monster was
spider.
good. It was a spider.
So I'm like, can
Close.
ride dragons, that's cool. And then he was like riding dragon for a while. I'm like, it's riding dragons, the video game.
It's Lair.
Yeah, that's fucking scary.
Oh, no.
I wrote DMC style soundtrack. It was very heavy, techno-y, dubstep-y,
Yeah.
kind of butt rock, not butt rock, but like heavy, like the heavy metal feel.
Yeah.
Multiple
know.
weapons on the ground. And he had like this weird devil trigger where he got like dragoon armor. Like, I want to like this game because when they originally announced it, it was like a dude in a fucking full-on male, plate mail, with a big-ass shield fighting a dragon. I'm like, yes, this is what I want, next-gen fighting dragons. Yeah. And I'm like, this is nothing what I wanted.
No, I'm sorry, Adam. It
So,
could still
like,
be good. It's
It
platinum.
could, but it looks... Yes, I know, and fucking Hideki Kamiya's never really made a bad game, but it's like... I don't, doesn't look good to me. It looks
No.
kind of shitty. I'm like, it looks janky. The co-op looks like fucking crap, and it's like, oh. I was really upset about this. This really pissed me off. The next game got me really excited, though, and you don't like it.
It's not that I don't like it. I think it's the way they presented it which made me annoyed.
It's Sea of Thieves. Sea of Thieves
Sea of
gets shown.
Thieves.
I'm like, that's cool. Another Xbox One, Windows 10 exclusive.
Of course.
And it's
They've
this
ever heard.
first-person open-world pirate game, and you can get drunk in it. That's hilarious.
Like, they have a lot of cool things in it, but like the way they presented it, just I don't know why it annoyed me so much.
I don't know. I
Like,
think it looks
alright.
cool. I think if you get 4 people playing it together, and you're like, okay, well, I'll navigate this one.
Yeah, I like
this,
that.
I'll do that.
I like
I'm
how like
that's awesome.
I like how when the guy was like steering the ship, he couldn't see because of his sail, and people had to tell him where to go.
Yeah,
That was awesome.
right.
But like I don't know. I think it might have been the people playing the game that annoyed me more than
Maybe.
anything.
The ship battles looked cool. You have to reper the ship if you got a
Yeah.
hole in it. You can
And
sink.
like,
I'm like,
it can
that's
sink,
fucking
And
awesome.
it's destructive. I
Yeah.
think there's a lot of cool things that can happen in Sea of Thieves.
Mm.
I'm also very skeptical about Sea of Thieves.
Yeah.
I'm more down
didn't-
on it than I was when I first saw it.
Yeah. Did they give a release date for it? Do you have one written down? 'Cause
I don't have one
didn't
written
see
down.
one. I didn't see one.
Yeah. I don't have it written down.
After Sea of Thieves, they showed State of Decay 2,
Yeah,
which
they did.
originally I thought was going to be Left 4 Dead 3.
Yeah, I didn't know what it was.
Because I never played State of Decay.
I kind of sat there. I was like, "Oh, what's that game?" I didn't remember the name. I'm like, "Oh, wasn't there a zombie game for Xbox only?"
Yeah.
Crap. And yeah,
it's a sequel to it.
And it looks pretty good.
It comes out in 2017. It does it. I wrote down looks pretty solid. I was like, this looks like a good version of DayZ.
Yeah, what I have written down is like nice surprise. It was like one of those like things that I'm like I'm not super hyped about.
Yeah.
But it's a nice surprise.
After that, this is pretty much the last video game they actually showed.
Yep. And it was Halo Wars.
Halo Wars 2, which I didn't know Halo Wars 1 did good enough to merit a sequel, but okay.
I don't think it did. So
again, Xbox One, Windows 10 comes out February 21st. It's part of Play Anywhere, so
that's gonna play so much better on Windows 10 than Xbox.
It's gonna be better on PC, but
I'm excited because like Halo Wars is cool. I like Halo. Halo Wars was alright.
Yeah.
It's just they didn't show anything. It was just like Halo Wars 2. We already knew it was coming out.
Right.
Why didn't you show shit?
They showed like the stuff. It's they're pairing up with what, Creative Assembly?
I think so.
Because they do the Total War game, so I'm thinking it's going to be bigger than what Halo Wars 1 was.
Better be.
So I think it'll be cool, but like they showed very little of it, and I was like, okay, that's not bad. And then good old Philly Spence comes out, and it's like, prepare to be amazed. The lights go out. The presentation. Everything's great about this new next-gen 4K VR amazingness.
Yeah.
I can't do that.
That is exactly what happened. He was like, "Oh God, I can't.
I can't do that long."
So there's this long video, and it's just
how amazing everything is.
Yeah, it's just toting how great this new console is going to be, and you're like, "Oh, okay, they're making a PS4 Neo. I mean, Xbox Neo. I mean, 4K, whatever. Project Scorpio." So.
The only thing I wanted was Hank Scorpio from The Simpsons to come out.
Oh yeah,
that would have been awesome.
So they announced Project Scorpio, and they don't really give specs. They just say it's going to be stronger. It's going to have 4K gaming. They say 4K gaming.
They say 4K gaming in VR.
Yeah.
So are you going to be able to hook up an Oculus to your like? They didn't give out a headset. They haven't talked about a headset.
I think it's Oculus. I think if they showed Oculus on screen, it's going to be Oculus.
That's what I'm guessing. So if you have an Oculus, it's going to work on your Xbox, evidently.
So.
Evidently counter +1.
I was like, when they were like, "Oh, it's going to be great and super awesome," I'm like, "Yeah, all right, better specs." When they said 4K gaming, I'm like, "I don't believe you."
Yeah.
I don't.
Well, they have over a year to do it. It doesn't come out till the end of 2017.
I know.
I feel like it's like the stupidest announcement ever.
See, the reason I think it's the stupidest announcement ever, because we both agree, I think it's a dumb announcement. I think it's a great idea because they're going to have to do this, but I think it's a dumb announcement because of what one of the guys said. It's like we need better hardware to make. Basically, implied they need better hardware to make better games.
Right.
And I'm like, great. And then right after that whole spiel, they go, "But don't worry, guys. Every game that comes out on Project Scorpio also works on Xbox One and Xbox One S. No one gets left behind."
Yeah.
Woo! And I'm just like, wait a minute, doesn't that contradict the guy's statement? We need better hardware, but we also need to make it for the shitty hardware. Fuck.
They're gonna do it. I feel like it's gonna turn into the same thing with the Neo. The PS4K or Neo, whatever the hell they're calling it, says everything has to work for both.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be some internal little fucking tick that's gonna jack up the graphics settings on the new one. That's all it's gonna do.
But I remember we talked about this before. Yeah. Our greatest fear is like, great. I have the original Xbox One. I don't care about graphics. I don't care about. I care at least on consoles. If I'm at a locked 30. It's acceptable. Yeah. My greatest fear now is like, am I going to get a locked 30 3 years from now?
I don't know.
Or am I going to get shitty 25, 22 FPS?
Yeah.
You know? Like,
I don't know, man.
That's what I want to know.
We'll find out in a year and a half from now.
We'll find out in 3 years, I guess, when I still have my original X1.
Yeah.
I don't know. But also now I think like now we're at the winding down and we have the end of the press conference out.
Yeah, that's finished. Everyone's
and
like,
they've announced 2 different consoles.
Yeah.
And they at the ending screen is like they show this lineup.
Yeah.
And I feel like that was almost like if this was a TV show, it'd be like foreshadowing. To show like, hey, we're making new consoles. This is gonna be the standard.
Yeah.
I'm making Xbox One, Xbox One S. Xbox Project Scorpio 2. Yeah. It's gonna be like a phone. I think consoles are going to become like phones, where every 1 or 2 years you're going to get a new one.
I hate that. I hate that.
I hate
so
that
much.
too.
It's really gonna. But the thing is, and I'm like, you know what? It's gonna segue into my next point. Microsoft's literally gonna kill off the Xbox.
Yeah, I remember you predicted that. You predicted that.
We didn't put. We should have did a predictions video because I said like literally the week before E3. I'm like,
Yep.
Microsoft's gonna come out. All of their exclusives are also gonna work for Windows. Which, see, I said Windows. I didn't say just Windows 10, but I should have fucking called it at that too. Because God forbid Microsoft not peppering Windows 10 in your fucking face.
Yeah, I know.
So it's like everything. Why would I buy an Xbox?
Yeah.
Why am I going to buy an Xbox if I have a gaming PC? I understand if you don't have a gaming PC, the Xbox is perfect. But now, I wish I didn't have an Xbox.
Yeah, I know.
Because I literally be like, I have a PC that can play every game that's out now.
Yep.
Why would I buy your console?
I think though that gives Microsoft an edge over Sony,
Well, yeah, of course.
because hey, we have a whole platform to play to shoot games onto.
Yeah.
Not only that, we find use for our consoles. Meaning, hey,
Right.
that's right. You don't have a good enough computer? Buy one of our consoles. You have a good enough
Yeah.
computer? Buy our games.
Right, you could still buy their games, so it's smart in a sense, but I do feel like it can go either way. You're going to have these people that are like, one, the people that don't want to use the Microsoft ecosystem, like the Xbox app rather, are going to be very like, I don't want to use this, but they're going to have to if they want Gears of War 4 on their thing, or
right.
Forza on their thing.
That's right.
I'm literally thinking about upgrading to Windows 10. So it's like, I'm honest to God thinking about it.
high.
I don't want... Would you have a Windows? Oh, the desktop. Yeah.
Desktop.
The actual gaming desk. The actual, like,
Yeah.
gaming
gaming
computer you
PC.
have. Yeah. I'm thinking about it, and it's just like, do I really want to?
Yeah.
Because it's like, I have an Xbox One, but I could get some... Probably get 60 frames on PC.
That's the thing. You're gonna
And I
get
could
better.
probably
You're gonna
get
get.
better
It's gonna look
stuff.
better on PC.
And it's like, there's things like that bother me, and I really, like, I can't believe I called that. I was smirking the whole time. Every
Yeah.
time it said Xbox One Windows 10 exclusive, I'm
Yeah.
like, I knew it. I
Yeah.
knew they were going to do this, because there were the
Hey.
whole rumors originally of Phil Spencer wanting to make Xbox's computers.
Yeah.
He's like, why don't we just use the fucking OS?
Yeah. I remember you said they wanted to make Xbox a platform,
Yeah.
not a
It's not a console.
console anymore. It's a platform.
It's a platform.
And I think that sets them up for the future.
It sets them up if they want to get out of the console market.
I still
can
like
be like-
consoles. I'm in the minority here, but I still like consoles. I like my
them
Xbox
too.
One.
I'm not saying that they're bad.
I like having something in my living room. I don't like
Yeah.
having a computer in my living room.
Mm.
Maybe I'm old fashioned.
Yeah.
At 26 years old.
Yeah, totally.
I don't know why I don't like having a computer in the living room. I also don't really like having a gaming laptop. I kind of like, that's not for me. I see the
Yeah.
use of it. I just not for me.
Right.
So I like consoles, and I kind of think they're neat. Maybe it's because I'm old.
Mm.
Maybe if I was like 14, I'm like, what the heck's the point of an Xbox?
Well, right. Like, there's some people that are going to be like, why would I buy an Xbox now?
Yeah.
I can just get everything on my computer.
Yeah.
So it's like, it pushes it. It pushes the whole thing to go, like, buy this game. Buy this. You have a thing, you can buy the game now. You can play it. You don't have to get an Xbox.
I think that's the real takeaway from the from the conference is like
Yeah.
where Xbox is headed in the future, and I think that's why they may have announced Project Scorpio. To
Probably
begin with.
is.
They just want to show you like, hey, look, this is where our consoles are going, and the whole
Yeah.
conference was all about
Crossplay, cross-compatibility,
yeah.
all that
Yeah.
stuff.
and it's not something what's their face Sony can't do. Sony
Yeah.
can't do that, and I think Nintendo's super fun in that regard.
We'll find out tomorrow when they do their treehouse thing.
Yeah, that'll be interesting. I want to see what they say because they haven't been saying crap lately.
I know. I'm excited for Sony tonight.
Yeah,
That's
Sony
in-
tonight's gonna be
that's in-
sweet.
That's literally in 50 minutes.
Yeah, from this recording. Here's the. Oh yeah, okay. So just to clear up Dead Rising 4, Capcom and Microsoft Game Studios. I don't think it's coming to PS4.
Okay, that makes sense.
So how would you grade Microsoft's press conference?
You want letters or numbers?
Whichever you want to give.
I think I'm gonna give it like a solid 6.5. They showed some stuff that I'm really excited for, but I feel like they had some weird lulls, and I do feel like they're killing their console off. I don't get the point of it in introducing a console in the beginning at $300 and being like, hey, we're making a new one next year. So, like, if you have an Xbox One already, there's no reason to buy the S. It doesn't do anything for you. And it's like, if you don't have an Xbox One and you want an Xbox One, but you have a gaming computer, you don't fucking need to buy one.
Yeah, you don't need to buy one. I just think they're giving... It's great for consumers. They have a bunch of options.
Yeah.
So, in that regard, yay, Microsoft. But, yeah, I think it's weird, and I think only the future will tell where they go with it and how they handle it.
I agree.
You gave numbers. I'm going to give letters to make everything confusing.
Because you're an asshole.
Give it a C.
A C.
Like a C.
75.
Well, I don't like. It's just like C is. It's kind of average. It's like.
Yeah.
I was really hoping for better from Microsoft, and I got some really glimpses of great, and I got some.
Scalebound really upset me.
I feel like if I'm gonna predict anything for this, I know, yeah, that pissed me off. Scalebound, god damn it. I think I think Sony is gonna open up with PS4
4K.
Neo.
Okay.
With Neo, I think
it probably wouldn't be a bad idea because that's their thing. Like that, but that's the thing. Microsoft doing it in two consoles, the smaller version and then 4K with the other one. If Sony goes, the PS4 is not fucking changing. It's gonna go down in price because it already has some of the stuff that the only thing the PS4 doesn't have is HDR and all that, some other crap that the One S is going to have. It already has the integrated power supply. It already has that. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Save that for the next video. I think they're gonna say PS4, the 4's here to stay. It's not going anywhere. The Neo comes out next year.
Yep.
And all the same shit. All the same shit. Games are gonna work for both.
Yep.
This is
but they're gonna drop the mic better.
Yeah, but that's always the thing. Microsoft always goes first, and then Sony goes after. In the last 3 years, Sony's completely fucking killed them after their conference.
Yeah.
And then Microsoft has nothing to go on. Yeah. So it's like they always get the last word, and it's just like, what are you gonna do?
Yeah. Sucks.
Fuck.
All right, guys. That was the Microsoft presser.
Oh man, you're doing the closing? This is great. Go ahead.
I know, this is weird. I'm not gonna plug anything because I don't know what to plug. I'm just joking.
You're the worst. This is why you don't do the closing.
No. Follow us on Twitter. That is twitter.com/PToPocketGames.
All right.
Follow us on Twitch. Twitch.tv/AdamPeta and Twitch.tv/Jonathan_Peta. You should give this video a like if you thought it was any good. You could give us a share and show it to your friends. And you could tell us what you thought of the Microsoft presser and what you think. Where do you think Microsoft is going?
Yeah, I totally want to hear other people's opinions because if you guys can sell me on Scalebound somehow, more power to you.
That's true. What are you excited for Microsoft? What are you excited for almost anything E3 related? Because we haven't covered everything yet.
It depends on what we see. I've watched a lot of the other pressers that we haven't talked about yet because you haven't seen them.
I haven't seen them yet. I've been busy.
So I can't talk about the things I'm excited about.
Homefront
from here. Ew. Don't even do that. I'm really happy for Recore. I want We Happy Few, but I feel like that's going to be a game that comes out on PC that I'll probably get.
No, that's literally going to come out on PC.
Battlefield 1, but that's multi-plat, and I'm going to get it on PC anyway. 15. Forza Horizon actually might be a game I buy. I think Forza Horizon might be a game I actually buy if my friends actually pick it up.
I'm tempted.
It's that one really sold me. So, but there's a lot of stuff like I'm very iffy on.
Yeah.
But as always, we'll be back. This video will go up probably as the PS4, the PlayStation presser goes up.
Yes.
And then we'll have the PlayStation presser hopefully a couple hours after this one. So
yep.
We'll see you in the next couple hours.
Next couple hours, yeah.
We're staying up late. 11 o'clock at night. We're gonna be recording this shit. I'm gonna be awake till fucking 1 o'clock in the morning.
I'm gonna be sad.
Yeah. Talk to you guys later.
Bye.
Bye.